Trump calls on FBI to name names who paid for Dossier. President Donald Trump is demanding the Department of Justice and FBI reveal who paid Fusion GPS, a leftist opposition research firm, to draw up the bogus dossier last year by former British spook Christopher Steele. Officials behind the now discredited dossier plead the fifth. Trump wrote on Twitter on Saturday, Justice Department and or FBI should immediately release who paid for it. Absolutely. Officials behind the now discredited dossier plead the fifth. Justice Department and or FBI should immediately release who paid for it. Absolutely. You know, this is getting out of hand at this point. Absolutely. You mean to tell me, if it was me, I would say you're putting me through hell and back over a false document, and you have the audacity to withhold who paid for it, even though we know who paid for it. We know who paid for it. Through the Democratic Party, Hillary, John McCain behind the paid dossier. We know who did it, but there's a difference with releasing the name as basically factual. Trump was tweeting about the co-founders of Fusion, Peter Fritsch and Thomas Caton. They asserted their Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination during testimony with the House Intelligence Committee last week. The committee has ramped up its efforts to investigate the source of the now discredited dossier. The Daily Caller reports Fusion was working with people close to the Hillary Clinton campaign. Surprise, surprise. When it began working on the dossier, the committee has subpoenaed the two co-founders and their bank, TD Bank, for records to disclose exactly who their clients were, who paid them to create the document. Fusion so far has resisted all attempts to find out who is behind it. They know who's behind the dossier. Who are they kidding me? Democrats are also trying to stymie efforts, of course, because they're going to be exposed for the criminals that they are. It is unclear whether let's go along with it. It is unclear whether the FBI and the Justice Department know who paid Fusion GPS to produce the dossier, which BuzzFeed published on January 10th, but the agencies have reportedly used the document as part of the investigation into possible collusion between the Trump campaign and Russian government, with Mueller on there. Mueller and Rosenstein, another criminal. Steele, the former M16 agent, met with FBI agents in July to provide briefings on his investigation of Trump. Some reports are that the agency decided to continue to pay Steele to continue his investigation, but it is unclear if he was paid by the FBI or someone else from the Daily Caller. Republican lawmakers have raised questions about the FBI's involvement with Steele and the dossier, mostly because it is the product of a politically motivated opposition research campaign. That's exactly it. Republicans on the House Intelligence and Senate Judiciary Committees have pressed the FBI and the DOJ about whether those agencies vetted the dossier prior to using it as part of its investigation into the Trump campaign. No, they didn't, because they knew it was fake anyway. So far, the agencies have not provided responses to those questions. I wonder why. For its part, Fusion has largely refused to cooperate with congressional committees conducting Russian-related investigations. Glenn Simpson, one of the co-founders of Fusion and the point man on the dossier project, refused to identify Fusion's clients in August when he met with the Senate Judiciary Committee for 10 hours. The firm says that revealing its clients could hurt its business while undercutting the constitutional rights of its client to engage in political activities. The dossier claims that Russia had been supporting Trump for at least 5 years and that there had been contact between Russian officials and members of his campaign, including Trump's personal lawyer, Michael Cohen. Give me a break. Where's the proof? It also contained more salacious accusations. Notably, it said that the Russian FSB spy agency possessed a video of Trump getting prostitutes to urinate on the bed in a Moscow hotel room once occupied by Barack and Michelle Obama. The claim earned the report the nickname, the P-tape, or the Golden Shower Dossier. Trump has called the allegations totally made-up stuff, and Cohen sent a letter to Congress in August strongly denying the specific allegations made against him. I mean, this is absurd. We have a bunch of radical leftists running our government at this point. I mean, really? Really? Making a mockery of the country? And we allow this because Hillary Clinton gets paid off? I mean, her pay-to-play schemes and the Clinton Foundation, the criminals of this country. I mean, it's unbelievable. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because, you know, like, this is, like, you know, it's so obvious and so out of hand at this point that they're refusing to answer. They're refusing to disclose who paid them. And basically the bottom line is the smart ones, the American people know these are all fake. And they were paid off to make up this phony dossier. But the stupid left is still going along with this narrative. Unbelievable. Let me know what you guys think again. Thank you so much for watching.